Russell Pierce at Russell Pierce. Kevin Sullivan, the AEW vice president of post production, was let go by the company today. There are a lot of questions going around regarding what happened past the feeling that the original AEW has changed greatly. That news was originally reported by Dave Meltzer. Puddy, this is another departure here from AEW. We had QT Marshall leaving rather abruptly as well. There seems to be a big shakeup here going on at AEW. What the hell is going on over there?
Did he leave on his own, or was he fired? Did he resign,
or Sullivan
QT resigned. Did Sullivan resign, or was he fired?
was let go.
Don't know, man. I don't know what's going on over there. You know, everyone loved AEW. You're a big AEW guy. You loved AEW. Green Man loved AEW, right?
I love the idea of AEW. Yeah, no, I love the beginning of it. But you know, like I have, it's not the fact that I don't like AEW. I want AEW to succeed. I really do. Like I don't want to be known as the anti AEW guy. I'm not. What I just
it sucks, doesn't it? It sucks, doesn't it? That's how you labeled me for the last 3 years. It sucks, doesn't it?
I present concerns.
Mm-hmm.
I have concerns about AEW and its longevity at this point. What I see the writing on the wall right now for this is I see a lot of the same mistakes that WCW had and how it folded ultimately. You know, like I'm seeing a lot of different things going on here, like, and I'm hearing different things too, which I'm not going to report on because of trust that I have with my sources. Um, it's a fucking mess. It sounds like it's a fucking absolute mess.
We said that last year too. When they brought in they made Daniel Bryan locker room leader. Chris Jericho's a leader now. Got rid of the cancer of CM Punk. Is everything supposed to be happy, joy over there now? They brought in all the wrongs. They got rid of the cancer. What that CM Punk was. And I heard someone mention, well, all these problems are still there. Was CM Punk really the problem?
It's a valid point. It's a very valid point. I mean, the common denominator there is, you know, you also have Cody Rhodes that left. You have CM Punk that left. You have people tweeting out their unhappiness there, then getting fined. You find out that Bryan Danielson's actually part of the HR team, which is fucking weird. Much love to Bryan Danielson, but an active wrestler should not be in that role. I think it comes down to the fact that Tony Khan, for as much as like the credit of success can go to him, a lot of the credit to the failures of what's going on over there goes to him as well. Because he is the owner, CEO of that company. He's not putting the right people in charge. He's more about making friends there instead of actually doing business. Didn't want to be the bad guy and firing CM Punk. So what does he do? He has Bryan Danielson kind of running up. He has EVPs of a company being active wrestlers. I've said this countless times. That's a problem. You don't have adults running a show. And Seth Rollins, regarding CM Punk, was interviewed before saying he doesn't believe that CM Punk's problems can happen in WWE because it's ran by professionals. He used that word.
No, absolutely. Remember with this whole thing AEW is coming about. I mean, it didn't mean this in a derogatory term, but I mentioned the inmates are running the asylum. You have all these wrestlers running around, running the whole show. But then who is going to be there for structure? Who's going to be the adult in the room? Doesn't seem like Tony Khan's the adult in the room. And I'm not saying that. I've read that's what people are saying about him. So they need some structure, man. I thought Chris Jericho would do it. He's not doing, doesn't sound like he's doing anything in that regard.
But he's not an EVP.
Is Arn Anderson still around? Like
I don't even know.
The adult in the room? I don't even know Kevin Sullivan was even working for them.
I did, but I kind of forgot about it until now. Like people are leaving left and right. It seems like every week it seems like you hear something going on and it's negative within the company.
What was the negative draw about Vince McMahon? Everyone said he surrounded himself with yes men.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like the opposite here. Tony Khan's the yes man, saying yes to everybody. You want a position? Yeah, you got it. You want to do this? You got it.
Yeah.
Maybe they need some structure. Maybe they need some fucking hard times. Maybe they need to go on the Maury show, have that drill sergeant come out, take him to fucking jail for 24 hours and straighten them up a little bit.
They need to shake it up for sure. Like you need Like Vince McMahon, like there are people that absolutely love him in WWE, and there are people that absolutely fucking hate him. And that's the kind of role you have to be as a CEO.
Yep.
You know,
Can make
you can't
friends.
you can't be everyone's friends. This is business. This is
Yeah.
business here, and especially you have an incoming like upcoming like TV deal about to expire. Like I know the numbers are good right now. There was like a quarterly report that came out. And it seems like the numbers are good, which is great. That could be their saving grace for now. But like it does remind me of like when WCW faded, man. You had like Hogan, Nash. You had these wrestlers that were running the show when TNA ultimately went downhill during the uprising. Hogan, Bischoff, Vince Russo came in there. Like it's just there's no structure, there's no
Cluster.
order.
Yeah.
It's a clusterfuck.
Big time. I've read the governor, AJ Pan, commented on an article or a quote, I forgot what it was, a couple weeks now. That said, because WWEs are going up, AEW seems to be on the decline overall, just proves to this person's point that we don't want an alternative WWE. We want WWE to be good. Now that it is good, we don't need an alternative. We want the comfort of, brand loyalty. This is the guy that we grew up. This is the brand we know. These are the people we know. We don't care about this now anymore because this is giving us what we want. AW gave us what we want. Now WWE's giving us what we want. We don't need AW anymore.
Oh man, we're wrapping up here as far as the segment. I do want to push back on this real fast.
Please.
I disagree with that. Like
I don't think I agree
yes,
with the disagree. I thought that was an interesting quote.
it's an interesting quote, but like WWE, yes, it's good. We've always wanted WWE to be good, but I think competition is great for business all around. Look, it took AEW to, in a way, to make WWE good again. Like if AEW goes and folds, then like naturally it's just human nature. You become complacent. And we've seen that with WWE. We don't want WWE to be complacent. We want WWE to stay good. I ideally want AEW to be good as well. I think it's great for wrestling. There's a lot of great talent out there. And I don't want to see them like scrapping for pennies and ultimately maybe even quit the business because there's only going to be so many spots left.